Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nathan with Zyria Roleplay, giving you guys another long-awaited episode in our Devlog series. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the chef profession and how to create meals here on Zyria Roleplay. Here I have my friend with me. Say what's up, bro.
What's up, guys? Let's cook some food.
Hell yes. So the chef profession, the chef in general, is someone on Zyria that will be able to gather a ton of different ingredients that we offer them in our server, and through the mixture of all these different ingredients are able to create meals. So we have about 70 plus different meals that we've introduced on our server for players to go ahead and try to discover and create through their own means. Some of these recipes are going to be general public knowledge for all to know how to make. So you'll be able to at least have some foods you'll be able to create. And then there's going to be a ton of other meals that there is no knowledge whatsoever. You literally go ahead and explore and create on making these, like try to discover the recipes on making these meals. They'll all be reliant on the player trying to just better attune themselves with the chef profession. So let's just go ahead and show you guys what we mean by this. Topaz, open the way and let's get in, dude.
There you go.
So here we have a little homemade kitchen. So in these chests, we already have a ton of other foods that we've already made here. I'm going to go ahead and skim that through you guys so you guys can see. Here we have some other foods as well, some fruits, some juices. Here we have some ingredients, and here we have some ruined meal that we'll get to later. So what we're going to first want to show you guys is the chicken and pasta soup. Me and Topaz are going to go ahead and work together, and we're going to try to create this meal for you guys. First thing we're going to need, obviously, is the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and hang up that chicken carcass for now. So I'm going to keep that up there. Now, another thing we're going to need is we're going to go ahead and need to create some pasta. Pause. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Okay, now to create that pasta, we're actually going to need some wheat here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this cooking table. And as you can see, the cooking table is a table where we can mix a bunch of ingredients together and see if that actually will give us an output in the end. So there's a help button here that kind of better explains what this table does. So with a mixture of 5 different ingredients, I can create a meal or create an ingredient out of this table. So for now, we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to get to making pasta. So we're going to go ahead and put down 10 wheat down. If I click on prepare, it'll take me to this screen here. So as you can see, the wheat actually does turn into flour. It also retains the quality level because of it's an ingredient turning into another ingredient. So as you can see here on the top, it says interaction remaining 120. All of these values here are still something that we need to mess with and play with and see what better fits with how we want the profession to feel. So here we have a cancel button. If I click cancel, I will lose all my items I put in here. Here's collect. I cannot collect right now because I still have some interaction remaining with it. So what the interaction remaining means is that if I get this spatula here, a new item that we introduced for the chef profession, I can go to my cooking table and right click it. Now you can see the interaction remaining time is actually going down. So the more I interact with it, the more I'll be able to progress in making this item. Alright guys, as you guys can see here, I'm almost done. About one more interaction. There we go. Gives me a nice little bell sound here. And now I can collect the flour. It's all ready to go. So now I have this flour here. So we'll go ahead and keep that flour stacked right there. I'm going to go ahead and take off some chicken off this meat here. Perfect, guys. So you see I got some raw chicken. I got some 3-star quality. I have some 2-star quality. And I also collected some bones off that. So I can go ahead and put the bones up in that trash and then put the chicken in here. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to want to turn this flour into dough. So if I go ahead and put the flour in here, same thing, click on prepare, it'll say the dough is right here with some more interaction. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the time until we get this done. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished up the dough here, so I can click on collect. And now I have dough. Now to finally turn it into pasta, I'm going to want to put the dough in here. Let me go ahead and collect this water bucket that I have lying around. And now click on prepare. And you can see I actually have pasta coming out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and interact with this a couple more times. And now I'm going to go ahead and skip till I'm done. Alright guys, now once I have all my ingredients, I can go ahead and open up the oven here. So the oven is actually very similar to how we prep food in the cooking table, except this is more for cooking things that will turn into, let's say for example, bread or cooking soup or cooking desserts and whatnot. So this is all more of related to heat. So what I can do here is I can add 10 pasta. I'm gonna go ahead and add 10 of the raw chicken, 10 bowls, 10 salt, and some water bucket here. So what this does actually is I can go ahead and just put one of each, but the output quality is only going to give me one food in the end. If I put 10 of each here, excluding water or milk bucket because they actually don't stack, they will always use the highest amount. If I add more to the quality or the quantity here, it'll actually give me a higher output. So 10 of all these ingredients will give me 10 chicken and pasta soups in the end. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to click on cook. As you can see here, chicken and pasta soup, amount is 10 out of 10. So the help button here actually tells you what to do when refreshing the meal status and whatnot. So if I left click the meal, you'll see that it's currently raw on the bottom. Meals do take up time to cook depending on how much you're trying to cook all at once. So right now it's raw and I'm going to have to wait. Right there, as you see, it did turn into rare. So I'm going to go ahead and do a time jump to show you guys the different statuses. Now, as you guys can see, it just shifted to medium. As you guys can see here, it did just jump into well done. So I can leave it longer here, but it'll eventually go burnt, which actually won't be good. So I'm going to go ahead and click collect. And now you guys can see I have the chicken and pasta soup, 10 amount. It actually shows you the hunger, the saturation. On the bottom, it shows you what type of quality it is. So if I were to collect the chicken and pasta soup while it was rare, it would give me a hunger effect if I ate it, and a very heavy one at that. If I ate it while it was not raw and not rare, and I ate it at medium, medium won't really do much as far as the effects go. Well done, it does give you a very slight regeneration to your health. And if you were to eat burnt, you would actually be given the poison effect for a little bit as well. So you always want to just make sure that your foods are kept between the medium well done range. Anything after that will give you practically a negative modifier. Another thing I also want to explain as well is that all the ingredients I threw into the oven all had a star quality on it. So what the system does is the system will actually get the average of all qualities being used. And if it averages into a 1-star quality, it'll actually reduce the base hunger and base saturation. If I were to put 2-star, it'll also reduce at a slighter amount. 3-star will reduce at the slightest amount. A 4-star quality won't do anything. It will keep the food at its base value. And if I were to mix it all with 5-star quality ingredients, it would actually give me a extra hunger and extra saturation built on top of the base hunger and base saturation. So here I have my chicken and pasta soup. As you can see, it's 10 amount, but it's only in one item here. So it would be very hard for me to share it. What we did introduce is a split command. So if I type /split here and I want to give 5 here to Topaz, I would type /split. You can see now amount 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I can go ahead, drop that for Topaz, and he'll be able to pick that up. But Topaz, we're probably going to need a drink with this chicken and pasta soup.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make some drinks as well. So we'll take some glass bottles and we'll take some of these freshly picked oranges that we have here. Go ahead and take it to the cooking table. I can put 5 bottles here, and I'll put 5 oranges here. Click on prepare, and we'll end up doing the same thing as before. This time I'm just going to skip to the finished product. Alright guys, and I can now collect the juice. Collect, there we go. So now I have the orange juice here. Again, if I want to split some for Topaz, I'll give him 2 while I keep 3. There you go, man. So now we got some juice, we got some chicken and pasta soup. If I was hungry right now, I'd show you guys me eating it, but you guys are going to just have to trust me on that. Anyways, another thing we want to show you guys is also the advancement table for the chef profession. So similar to all of our other professions, you can see the different categories of food here that you can advance and upgrade. As you upgrade them, you can see meat here at novice. You can make 3-star quality food. So regardless if you're mixing all 4-star quality or all 5-star quality ingredients, you will be capped at the output of being 3 stars. Once you level that up, you'll be able to unlock the 4-star ingredient or the 4-star meals and then the 5-star meals. So that's it, guys. If Topaz has anything else to add.
You are hungry now.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Ready?
Yep.
There
Cheers.
you go, guys. Alright, guys. Anyways, that's me and Topaz showing you guys the chef profession. If you guys have any questions, let us know on our Discord or through our forums. We're both active on both those platforms. If you guys have any other questions, you can also privately message us if it's something you want to keep private. Anyhow, guys, this is me signing off.
And we'll have open beta testing on Sunday, so stay tuned.
Yep. See you guys.